Welcome, time travelers, to the Fad Files, the channel that dives deep into the ever-shifting currents of pop culture history. Today, we're turning the hands of time back to a peculiar pop culture phenomenon that adorned our living room shelves, office desks, and even our TV screens. Yes, we're talking about the one and only, the iconic, the green, Chia Pet. The Chia Pet, for those of you who may not remember, was a terracotta figurine that, when watered, sprouted a lush green fur or hair coat from chia seeds. But where did this unusual fad originate? Let's journey back to the land of vibrant culture, rich history, and spicy cuisine, Mexico. This is where the Chia Pet was first created. The novelty item was a unique twist on traditional Mexican pottery, which typically showcased intricate designs and bright colors. The Chia Pet, however, was a whole different ballgame. It was a simple and unassuming piece of pottery, designed to be brought to life by the magic of nature. In the early 1980s, a California-based company called Joseph Enterprises brought the Chia Pet to the United States. They saw potential in this simple terracotta figurine, and boy were they right. With a clever marketing campaign that highlighted the unique selling point of the Chia Pet, it quickly became a sensation. The idea of a pottery figurine that could grow a green coat captivated the American public. It was fun, it was different, it was alive. The Chia Pet was more than just a pottery figurine, though. It was a symbol of the times. It captured the spirit of an era that was all about embracing the new, the unique, and the unexpected. The Chia Pet was a conversation starter, a quirky gift, and an opportunity to bring a touch of nature into the home. And just like that, folks, a terracotta figurine that sprouts a green coat became the it gift of the decade. Go figure! Now what's a fad without a catchy jingle to go along with it, right? The Chia Pet was no exception. Its jingle, as infectious as it was unforgettable, became a pop culture phenomenon in its own right. Chia! The jingle was as simple as it was catchy. It echoed the sound of the sprouting seeds, a playful onomatopoeic representation of the product's unique selling point. And it wasn't just a jingle, it became an auditory symbol, a soundbite that immediately triggered images of the iconic terracotta figures sprouting their green leafy manes. The jingle was a masterstroke of marketing genius. It was short, it was memorable, and it was fun. It was a jingle that stuck in your head, whether you wanted it to or not. And it wasn't just a tune you'd hear on the television during commercial breaks, it infiltrated every corner of pop culture. From late-night talk shows to blockbuster movies, the Chia Pet jingle found its way into the most unexpected places. It was parodied, it was celebrated, and most importantly, it was remembered. It was a jingle that transcended its commercial origins to become a part of the cultural lexicon. The jingle's impact was far-reaching. It made the Chia Pet more than just a novelty gift or a quirky piece of home decor. It transformed it into a cultural icon. A symbol of a time when a simple jingle could capture the imagination of a nation. And it wasn't just a catchy tune, it was a testament to the power of marketing and the influence of pop culture. It was a reminder of the role that a simple catchy jingle can play in shaping a product's image and its place in the cultural landscape. So, the next time you find yourself humming ch-ch-cha, remember, you've been hit by the Chia Pet charm. Resistance is futile. As with all things in pop culture, what goes up must come down. And the Chia Pet was no exception. After scaling the heights of success and becoming a household name in the 80s, the Chia Pet began to see a decline. The once must-have novelty item found itself struggling to maintain its relevance in a rapidly changing world. The novelty of the Chia Pet started to wear off by the late 80s, and the early 90s saw a marked decrease in its popularity. The market was starting to become saturated with similar products, and consumers were looking for the next big thing. No longer were these clay creatures sprouting greens the talk of the town. They were now seen as a passing fad, a kitschy relic of a bygone era. Yet, despite its decline, the Chia Pet never completely disappeared. It managed to hold on, albeit precariously, to its status as a pop culture icon. It continued to be a familiar sight, especially during the holiday season. The Chia Pet became a sort of symbol, a nostalgic reminder of the 80s, a time when things were simpler, and a terracotta figurine sprouting chia seeds could capture the imagination of millions. As the years rolled by, the Chia Pet continued to evolve, trying to keep up with the times. There were Chia Pets modeled after popular characters from movies and TV shows, even political figures. Yet no matter how much it tried to reinvent itself, it never quite managed to recapture the magic of its early days. The Chia Pet, in many ways, is a perfect example of the rise and fall of a pop culture phenomenon. It serves as a reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the constant evolution of trends. But even in its decline, the Chia Pet remains a beloved piece of nostalgia, a symbol of a time when something as simple as a clay creature sprouting greens could become a sensation. So there you have it, time travelers. From a clay creature sprouting greens to an iconic symbol of a bygone era, the Chia Pet sure had one wild ride. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane and want more fascinating insights into fads and trends, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you found this video as fascinating as we did, and share it with your fellow nostalgia enthusiasts. Stay curious, stay nostalgic, and remember, every fad has a story worth telling.